Hi everyone, how are you today? We'll continue with our October navigating grief and loss and changes. And today I want to talk about nature, okay? And the importance of leaning into nature when we are grieving, when we are going through changes. And I talk about this a lot, talk about connecting with nature, but it's because it's really important, okay? When we are out in nature, we are disconnecting from electronics, we're disconnecting from the hustle and bustle, and we come back to ourselves. We come back to who we are, okay? And we come back to what's important, which is the simple things in life, right? And it gives us a sense of perspective. So I went to Yosemite years and years ago, okay, and did this gigantic hike um, all the way to the top of the mountain. And when we were on the top, I mean, the view was amazing. But aside from the view being amazing, it just brought this perspective. You know, it made me cry because I was so moved. Um, and because everything on the bottom looks so little, right? Even us, like people look like little ants. And when you look at that perspective, it's like we are all part of this ecosystem and we are also ants. Okay. Depending on who's looking at us, right? Or which vantage point we're looking at. So we are all connected. So that was one of the things that I saw there. But it also made me reflect in that the whatever issues were going on in my life at that moment weren't that significant. Okay. I was giving it so much value that in reality was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. This whatever's happening in my life at that moment was gonna pass and it was gonna be okay because the forest has been there forever, well, for a very long time, and it's very resilient. But because they're resilient, they were showing me that I'm also resilient because I'm part of the ecosystem, right? So lean into nature. Okay, let nature hold you when you need it to hold you in your grief, in your confusion, in your anger, and whatever heavy feelings you're experiencing. Nature will always hold you and will bring you perspective and will help also in just quieting your mind. Our mind is very busy with so much chaos and everything that's happening in the world. So when you allow yourself to just be in nature, it's very healing because it quiets your mind. It's mindfulness, you know, listening to the breeze that comes through the trees, okay, and the sound that the leaves make, or the leaves falling, or looking at the bird, watching the birds, um, and just watching even just the grass, okay. So give yourself permission to be in nature and allow yourself to go there and just be. Let it hold you. You don't need to do anything. You just have to be there, okay, and you'll feel the difference. So comment and let me know how you felt after you went for a walk in nature because I bet you will feel different, even if just your breathing is different. So share in the comments.